Listen up, Rangers. Welcome to the Geek Chest. My name's Steve.
My name's Arnes.
And today we'll be reviewing the NECA Gargoyles Bronx Ultimate Action Figure.
Why?
Why not?
Why? It's a dog.
Because he's the best boy.
No.
He's probably my favorite character in the series. I just always thought he was cool.
It's a drooling dog.
But he's a gargoyle dog. Which the one thing I didn't understand for the cartoon is like all the characters can talk, but the dog one's a dog.
Shouldn't none of them be able to talk?
Well, it's just like you got like the one like he's got a beak. He speaks perfectly fine, but he's like the more unique looking one. But it's just like, but for reasons Bronx can't talk. But anyways, main reason I got
Steve, just let it happen.
Right, main reason I got it just I like the animated series. Really loved gargoyles growing up, so it's sweet to actually get some articulated figures of them.
I just seen the box. Where's my Mecha Godzilla?
Oh, I'm still waiting for it.
What the fuck, Steve?
Well, the last time we talked, I said it shipped out. It didn't ship out. I guess the payment didn't go through, so I have it shipped out now. It's on its way.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
I'm a shank.
I'm a shank who?
I'm gonna shank you if you don't give me my toy.
Sad day. But anyways, this one's not even mine. That's currently on the table. This one's getting sent out with a commission. But it's still in the box, so I can show you guys the packaging. His little prison.
Well, at least he comes with those wings.
Yeah, I like that he comes with the wings for Goliath. It just sucks that Goliath is the only one that has these wings right now.
So now the Goliath won't be a shelf hog. At least he'll be presentable, you know.
The only one. That's him and Bronx are the only ones that don't take up that much space on your shelf. While Demona Thylog are very needy with the amount of space that they need. But you get him roaring on the side, opposite side, him just looking with his mouth closed, gargoyles on top. Back of the package just shows you what you could do, some of the stuff, other characters coming in the line. Okay, let's just tell you. Oh, Lexington?
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll be sweet. He's going to be short, though. He's not very tall, dude.
He's not coming in a box this big, he's going to charge you full price.
Oh, he's the same price as all of them, so
and he's just going to be like a 3-inch figure.
It's gonna be sad because he's also in the high note least like he has different wings than everybody.
Well, maybe he'll come with the extra wings for the other ones with the closed wings.
Maybe I almost think they're just
then that would merit you buying him. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, eventually, I kind of feel like they're just gonna do like with the turtles is where they just like they release everybody and then release an accessory set to give you more stuff to go with everybody. But anyways, you want to start? You want to hear me? Bronx on the shelf because this one's gonna stay in his prison. But anyways, if you guys want to see how the cape looks on Goliath, or his cape, but his wings folded in.
Wing cape.
Yeah, it looks great. Like, preferably, this is the way I would have all of them displayed if they had the options. And the other thing, too, is it's made out of softer material than the wings.
Oh, that's actually kind of neat.
Yeah, so you don't have to worry about it breaking or him just standing on the shelf. And it's pretty simple to get on, too, because all you got to do is
break his head off.
Break his head off. And then they just have these little pegs on the inside that just go where the wings used to be.
Huh. Neat.
The thing is, they don't really go in there, but they sit well enough.
Yeah, the head will keep it down there too, so.
Yeah, like once you get the head on, it'll stay on there. And personally, I love this look for him.
It looks better.
Yeah, it was just like, it takes less space. It's kind of, like, in the show, it was definitely, especially since we've been rewatching it recently, they do usually have the wings out a lot more than the inside, because this is more like ceremonial.
Yeah.
Like it's a courtesy with them having their wings tucked in like this. So you don't see it as much as I thought I remembered, but I still like this look a lot personally. And then he doesn't actually come with the book, sadly. That was with Demona.
Then why did you put it in his mouth?
Because then I won't lose it.
Oh my god, that's a good idea. Can't even.
Because he has the meat here, which you can also do the same thing. His little meat stick from the show. So you're like, oh, he's a good boy, Bronx. But it does kind of look like tree bark, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But when you look on the side, you can see like the meat lining for it.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
But it's pretty nice. One thing about articulating his mouth is you got to make sure you have the jaw in the right position, because the neck point here can actually hinder it opening and closing. My thing is I got this mouth this wide open, and the extra head is literally just that wide open.
So what's the point then?
His eyebrows are more frowed. I guess. To be honest, I don't have a good answer.
Don't justify that. You know it's wrong.
Because initially I could only get it to open this far, but if you kind of shift the head, you can get it open. So it's honestly, it's kind of pointless for the most part. Because the only, I guess, the positive is he can't hold the tree, the meat stick. I want to call it tree bark now. Bark now. Bark. But also his tongue's different. I guess you have his tongues more in a position for roaring. I guess is the way to look at it about it. Doesn't have pupils, but then again, Bronx never did. Detailing on the head, though, is really nice. You get the blue with the more whitish gray on the undersection of the jaw. Tongue is a very, very dark red. Teeth are bright white. On the back, it has a number 1 upside down.
What?
It's upside down.
Why is that upside down?
And then for the basic head, prefer, like, I'm going to be leaving this one out, because for the most part, I don't really keep the roaring heads on anybody.
Yeah, I don't think it's necessary at this point.
I like to have the extra accessories, but for the most part, I feel like this would be more suited for him, actually, like, as the gargoyle, like, as the stone statue.
Yeah.
But then again, in the series, like, whenever they were, like, pissed or on the attack or fighting, like, their pupils would go away. So it's nice to still have the option, though. But for him, I don't think it's quite as necessary. If you want to swap it out, though, you just grab the base of the head and the base of his chunky neck.
Every time you do that, I feel like you're going to rip it apart.
And that comes off, and then you just vice versa to put it back on. Maybe. This one's actually kind of hard to get on. Might have to heat that one up. But you get the gist of it.
Jesus.
Oh, this one actually has a different back setup. I think that's just mainly for the joint.
Your dog's snoring.
He always snores. It's his talent. I was going to say, can you move the tongue? But no, it's just the way it was glued in. All the rest of the detailing, he's got a lot of muscular definition for his body. He is the jackest of dogs. He's kind of got that pit bull look to him.
Yeah.
With some blues, he's got the spiky bits. He got his little tail here, which is articulated.
What?
So
oh my god, that's probably got to be the stupidest
thing ever. You
can
pose it. You can have it in a different position. No. Maybe he's turning, and you need the stump to kind of go in the other direction. I like the attention to detail. This is a muscle definition on his stomach here. He's a little bit on the thinner side. He needs to get fed a little bit more, I feel. Because who doesn't like a chunky doggy? Got his claws here.
That ain't no chunky, Steve. That's just pure muscle. That's like Arnold's dog right there.
Right, but who doesn't like a fat dog? Fat dogs
it's
are
not
great.
Fat. It's muscle.
I know, but that's what I mean. He needs to be fatter. He's too ripped. No, especially for like how much you see him just lounging around in the series and eating things. He needs to be fatter than he currently is. Like he's even got, like, look at those thighs.
He's got butt muscles.
Right? Like, look at that booty.
Disturbing. Put that tail down.
But I can't. I like that he has thicker thighs than Demona, though. Like, this dog is stacked. For his articulation head, head can look up about yay far, down about that far, because you can adjust this giant thicky neck. You get to go side to side. Same with his head. Go side to side as well. Arms can go all the way around. I'm not sure why there's peg holes in the bottom of his feet. I know I know the purpose is for a stand, but he's a four-legged animal.
I was going to say, does he have a stand?
He does not. I guess it's like if you want to use a stand to help to get him upright, so you can have him maybe like scratching at something if you really wanted to, because you can move the paws down. And now he just kind of looks like a cat trying to look out the window.
Oh, God.
But he has single jointed elbows, which are a bit on the stiffer side. Can rotate them. Rotate at the base of the paw, forward and back. The paw can also go forward and back, rotate a little bit. Back leg has a bit of a rotation. Can rotate that bad boy all the way around. Single joint for the knee. Single joint for this little back foot area. Rotates pretty much all the way around.
Yeah, I got some good joints.
Yeah.
Well, all these figures do, I feel like.
The weird thing on this entire guy is this is actually soft here.
Oh.
Because there's a joint on the inside of his body. Now, granted, the joint kind of just resets itself because of the material. Because it's flexible, but it's still pretty stiff. So, like, you can rotate it, but for the most part, it just kind of shifts back to the way it was. And overall, I think he's pretty sweet. Like, if you like gargoyles, I feel like this is a must-buy, especially because he comes with the accessory for Goliath too. Makes him like an even more worthwhile purchase. I think he maybe should have been a little cheaper.
I feel like as a solo figure, he's not worth it, but what he comes with is kind of worth it because that's
I know,
at least what you were looking for, Steve. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think the wing cape gives him enough merit, but still being like $36, a little high for me. Like, especially after having picked up Demona and her with like the multiple guns, multiple hands, bigger character, same price. It makes it a little bit more harder of a pill to swallow for him. Would have been maybe cool if maybe he would also had Demonas.
Yeah.
So you'd have both characters, or even just two of the capes, because then you have one for Thylog.
Well, like I said, I feel like the next smaller character that comes out will most likely have a set for her.
Yeah, well, Lexington doesn't really need anything, like, wing-wise, because his was, like, gliding.
Yeah.
So, like, his wings are literally attached to his body. Well, more so than the other characters. But anyways, what do you guys think? If you guys picked up Bronx, what's your favorite Gargoyles character, or Street Sharks, just more your thing?
Street Sharks!
Or Mummy Alive? I know Arnes like that show. Honestly, I don't remember it very well.
You don't remember Mummy's Alive?
Not much. I know I've seen it. I just don't think I've seen much of it.
God, I got the stupid theme song stuck in my head.
I've seen more episodes of Cadillacs and Dinosaurs than I have Mummy's Alive. Which, that's an odd show.
Yeah, yeah.
But anyways, help us defeat those kaijus by hitting that like button, subscribe, become a Ranger today. We also got Instagram, Patreon, Pinterest, Facebook. Guys, like you about the David channel, donate. We greatly appreciate it. And see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.